Alrighty, folks, what are we doing today? We are going to be feasting. Feasting on some Pioneer players. Heroic Feast is the name of the game here. This is a deck that I found from the one and only Claudio, who I believe got top 16 in a recent challenge with this particular Celestia life gain deck, and it looks pretty sweet. The concept is very simple. Gain life. I know, weird concept. You have cards that gain life, Case of the Uneaten Feast, Virulent Emissary, Haliya, all of which trigger whenever a creature comes into play, gain life. And then you also have Gala Greeters and Prosperous Innkeeper. And then you, guess what, have cards that benefit you when you gain life. Leonardo gets a counter when you gain life. Trelasarra gets a counter when you gain life. And then kind of the big payoff here is Heroic Feast. Whenever you gain life, you choose up to that many creatures, put a counter onto each of them, and it comes with its own food. Yeah, very simple. Just gain a bunch of life, spread counters amongst your creatures, a little bit of card advantage here with Haliya, and then some interaction with Dromoka's Command. Not a ton of interaction, but you have Command, which is pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole deck. You got some main deck life gain / graveyard hate, Trelasarra. Whenever you gain life, put a counter in Scry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Goose comes with its own food, so it can also provide you a little bit of utility with Feast if you don't need the food. Mana base, pretty simple. Green and white lands. Sideboard's got more removal, graveyard hate, protection spell, card draw, graveyard hate, and one planeswalker for the grindy matchups. Looks fun. Let's see how we do. I only have one land. I don't like this hand. I mean, I guess we can try to find some payoffs. This hand has... If you look at this deck as a lot like A's plus B's, this hand has all the A's but none of the B's. You know? Yeah, it is messed up that Amalia is banned. To this day, I am of the opinion they should have banned Wildgrowth Walker instead, but I know I'm kind of like maybe in the minority on that one. It's probably worth burning the treasure to trigger Haliya here. I would guess it is. Maybe saving the Haliya is better for if I can find a Pride Mate or something, but what do we think Seachrome Coast Pass means? Wrong answers only. Could be spirits. Ooh. I like that. Seachrome Go means ad nauseum. In Pioneer, I don't know about that one. I do expect this to get countered, but I'm still gonna go for it. Can I have a Leo, please? Oh, they gave me a Leo. Huge. Absolutely huge. I mean, the good news is our mono red matchup is pretty good. Yeah, you can counter Sneak. Sneak is not the same thing as Ninjutsu. Obsk. Thank you for the follow. Sneak is cast. Ninjutsu is put into play. Like a blue-white Spirits Flash deck kind of thing. Can we beat a Screaming Nemesis? I don't want to answer that question. I played the 5th. Who's the life gain deck now? I mean, the answer is me. It's still me, but yeah, it's true. Our mono red opponent doesn't know if we can beat a Screaming Nemesis or not, so. I'm beginning to think maybe there's too much of the life gainers and not enough of the payoffs. Like the ratio's off a little bit. Oh, Sunspine Links? Who plays that card? People don't play Sunspine Links in Pioneer, come on. What do you think this is, standard? Not great. Not great. When we arrive to 100 happy PCs for the opera sponsor, we go battling the wits again. What if I said 250 in honor of Battle of Wits? How about that? Because that's the Battle of Wits number, you know? God, dude, I'm getting all the life. Can't stop me. They think they can stop me, but... deal, but you have to do it in Pioneer too. There's no Battle of Wits in Pioneer. I legally can't do that. I'm not allowed. Oh, you mean Commander? Oh, with Wits. 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 Mm-hmm. I mean, the good news, if there is any, is that it's gonna take them a long time to kill me. We do have plenty of time. I mean, if you ignore the fact that they have 10 cards in their hand, just pretend that that's not a number. It's not real. Okay. That might do something. Two flash. Spells with flash you cast cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. I have no response. I have no response to your cunning Night Bonder. Don't counter this. Don't you dare. Okay. For my third trick, I will activate my Scavenging Ooze. Guys, we got them all the way down to 17. We're good. All the way down to 17. Yeah, alright, I'm out of here. I'm out. You missed me with that. Alright, blue-white flash. Seam Rip in. Kind of maybe want these Enduring Innocences. Ajani, kind of bad against Spell Queller. Could do Drom Command. Maybe Greeters can go. Scooze seems unnecessary. Maybe I want, like, a Frillback. It is kind of expensive, so I don't want a ton of Frillbacks, but I really just want to lower the curve as much as possible is kind of what I'm getting at. 200 in your deck and the commander, or is it 199 in your deck and the commander? I feel like that the answer to that question should be easy, but I just don't know what it is. Commander technically gets picked from your starting deck before you begin. Okay, so it's 199 plus the commander. Got it, okay. What is Fleo cooking with over there? I wonder if their username stands for F Leo because they hate Leonardo. Yeah, I mean, I do this pre-combat. Maybe jam Feast next turn. Huge. Next turn I can go... No, that's fine. I can keep that on top and then just go Innkeeper into Haliya, Innkeeper into Warp Haliya, and pop off Huge next turn. The Cunning Night Bonder. Block. Block, 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 block. Somebody says, is this just green-white intro deck? I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. I mean, it is a Celestia deck that gains life, if that answers your question. Alright, you've interrupted my spell. Prosperous Innkeeper. Sure. I think I do this one, but not this one, because this one just trades for one of them. This is the deck I used to beat Nicol Bolas in Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014. Well, given the fact that 90% of the cards that are in our deck were printed after 2014, bet. -2. Angel that gets bigger if you have 30 life. You would be thinking of Serra Ascendant, which I believe is not legal in the format. I think Serra Ascendant, the last core set that Ascendant was in, was like right before Pioneer or whatever. If that's the one you're thinking of. Yeah, there's also Righteous Valkyrie. But that one only... I think that one only triggers off of Angels, right? Combat. Combat. Get you for 11. That is a lethal attack. Ang Swift Savior. No response. No response. So let's go counter fight. Kill this. And then I can cast the Haliya this turn for free and then just draw a card. Trigger! Trigger, trigger, trigger! Dude, this Leo is massive. 19 life gain that turn, by the way. Clean plus 19. Alright, land Supreme Verdict in 3, 2, 1. That's not a Supreme Verdict. Okay, well, sure. So, game 3. I mean... not sure how good this Frillback actually is. They didn't play any enchantments that game. I know they played them in their deck, but they just had it in the vault for however long, but they never used it. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that was the case. Am I going to play Commander Battle of Wits since you could do it now? No. Nope. Yeah, I guess we go Trelasarra first. And then no attack, because I don't want to trade for their stupid 2-drop. I don't think I want to trade for their 2-drop. Actually, no, I do. That's fine. I'll take that trade. Okay, well, that's a card that that's a worse trade for me, but... Alright, song request for Zutu in the queue. Rude. Still 4 cards in their hand, too. So, Haliya, trigger, gain 1. Innkeeper, trigger, gain 2. So that does work. So let's go Haliya first. +1. And then Innkeeper gain 2 because Haliya triggers off of artifacts. We'll draw a card this turn. And then next turn we can go Haliya into Innkeeper, draw a card again. Not bad. Why not Innkeeper first? So if I Innkeeper first, it doesn't gain life off of itself, and then the Haliya would only be 1. Because the Haliya triggers off of the treasure token. So now we want to go... I have 5 total mana, so Haliya first. Haliya into Leo doesn't draw me a card. But I just want to... I think I'd rather get Haliya. Oh, no, it does draw me a card. Because 2 off of this, then 1 off the Leo. Yeah, this is good. And then Leo. Yeah, I need to hard cast the Leo and not sneak. Because if I sneak, the Innkeeper gets picked up. And if the Innkeeper gets picked up, I don't gain a life off of it. Also, don't really want to attack into their open mana anyways, because their whole deck is 3 mana, 2/3s with flash. I like that. That's a pickup right there. What is this? Magic the Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers, Celestial Light. I love how you dig this up. Okay. Alright, I believe you. I'm not looking at that deck list, though. It's not happening. Ooh. So... I mean, hell, in that case, why don't I just do this? Counter here, cast this. Yeah, this works out pretty well. Counter here, counter here, counter here. Slam for 8. Dude, Heroic Feast kind of popping off here, huh? Dude, they're just never going to be able to race me. How much damage do you think they've dealt me this game? The answer is quite a bit. I just don't believe their deck has Verdict in it. I mean, they definitely could have Settle the Wreckage, so maybe I'll play around Settle. Yeah, I'll play around Settle by holding back Haliya. I'll just pump up both Innkeepers. The Settle is definitely a card they could have in their deck. So I'll play around that. So before damage, fight, sack, you fight. And then this will give me more triggers off of, yeah, whatever, who cares. So I can put him to 1 here if I sack food, right? Alright, I wish you the best of luck. If I had played my land pre-combat, I could have killed them by sacking the other food, but I just didn't play my land pre-combat. Alright, I'm at 21. Well, the good news is they got me all the way down to... Oh, I was going to say, you see they did the good game there? I thought, so when they did the good game, I thought that meant they had settled the wreckage. Definitely not me. My material's still good. Ooh, this is the Agatha's Soul Cauldron deck. Okay. I mean, they're a deck that definitely doesn't care as much about a high life total, because when they pop off, they just kind of one-shot you with the Thrill Seeker, so... I would imagine probably going to be a tough matchup. Our hand's also not amazing. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can do this just to cycle, but it's not great. Draw a card. Good. More lands and 3-drops. It's not a great start. Not the greatest start. Leo is interesting. Is that better than just hard casting Haliya this turn? It's certainly a worse use of my mana. Let's just play Haliya. And then maybe try to set up for like a sneak turn. Sure. I mean, the good news is they're not doing anything, right? No, they're playing VV, not Tree. Oh, good. Heroic Feast number 3. Lovely. Alright, well, I mean, now I have to cast this guy. Alright, one thing I've learned, don't draw 3 copies of Heroic Feast. Yeah, the third one is where you draw the line. The third one definitely worse than the first 2. They're just gonna have another bounce spell for this big-ass Leo. End step. Cases have been officially solved. I repeat, cases have been solved. Okay. Well, we gotta beat 2 Makos and a Cauldron. So... okay. I hope we can do that. Alright, song request for redoing in the queue. Alright, what are we looking at here, chat? We're looking at Seam Rip for Cauldron, Rest in Peace for Cauldron, and probably Frillbacks. I'm gonna try cutting 2 Feasts, the Gala Greeters. Excuse me, maybe Dromoka's command is not where I want to be. Since they don't really play enchantments. And... I wonder if I'm boarding in Rest in Peace, if I should board out the cases. Because that is kind of a non-bow. Yeah. Keep in like 1 Gala Greeters maybe. Let's try that. Just like, dude, that deck had so many insane curves. So many sick curves with that deck. Says it's his favorite deck. Can't remember the cards. Look, Warden is all you need to know. All right, it describes the card perfectly. Okay. I've also now just realized the synergy with Gilded Goose and Leo, where you You use the Gilded Goose for treasure to cast something, and then Leo pick up the Gilded Goose. Now we're gaming. No, Elspeth was more of the mid-range version. No, I don't think Abzan Aggro played Elspeth, did it? I'm pretty sure it didn't. Combat. Leo, Leo, Leo. Gain 2? Trigger, 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 trigger. They're taking approximately 1,000 damage here. We are burning some scries, but... $10 damage? That's a lot. Huge. Just wasted like 5 scries. Alright, your turn. Would you play this deck in paper? If I had the cards, I would. I think it's kind of legit. I'm still not really sold on these Heroic Feasts, though. I mean, maybe this is just a matchup where you need to be a little bit faster than Heroic Feast, but I don't know. They were pretty good in the first game, so I can work with this. Go Emissary. I guess that means we're going Innkeeper on turn 2. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Boo. I'm gonna save Haliya. Because I can go Haliya into Feast next turn. Yeah, so now we go Feast first. Feast and then Haliya. Guess it's the same either way. Lauren _ thank you for the resub. Prime, 21 months. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for using that Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Yeah, so we need more of these hands. Okay, Heroic Feast down. We got a lot of good value out of it, though. Boseiju. So... yeah... I think I should offer the trade of Innkeeper for Skyclave, just because I get a 3/3 out of it. But we'll do this pre-combat. Kind of okay with that trade, though. Just upgrading my Innkeeper to a 3/3. Yeah, they don't even want the trade. So, how about those payoffs? I come bearing news of the new Planar Cube. It's good. I haven't played it enough to know it's good as Xenashroud. League's better than Zendikar was. Yeah, for sure. It's, to be fair, it's not super difficult to be better than the Zendikar Cube, because that one was pretty atrocious. If I attack with Haliya, they just double block, so we'll do this. And I'm just gonna Boseiju the Fable now. It's possible I'm supposed to wait for Enigmatic Incarnation, because it does kind of seem like they're probably playing Enigmatic. Not sure. The Greeters. Yeah, it's possible we're supposed to, because they're definitely giving more Enigmatic vibes than Niv vibes, because Niv usually wouldn't want to play Skyclave. I mean, to be honest with you, it just doesn't matter too much, because if I Boseiju on their upkeep, they're just going to get a basic land. But I guess it is technically correct. It's the honest answer is it just doesn't matter that much. Leonardo Cutting Edge. I feel like that's gotta be enough for lethal, right? They're at 6? Yeah, for sure it is. Yeah, the goose flies. So now we just go pick up goose. Trigger, trigger, pop food for lethal. I don't even have to pop food, but I will. Yeah, this is just 7. 8, rather. I'm good at math. Honk! The goose is loose. When the goose is loose. Alright, what are we doing against Enigmatic? What appears to be Enigmatic. I think more likely to be Enigmatic than Niv at this point. So, Frillback, Dromcom, maybe Heroic? Probably Ajani. I don't even know, though. I don't know if this fair plane is good against them, because they just kind of go over the top of everything you do. So, yeah, I don't actually think I want this kind of stuff. Like, they are inherently trying to do unfair things with the stupid enigmatic incarnations, so we just won't bother with these two, and we'll just board out the oozes for those 3. Yeah, they definitely could have lockdown, which is why I want the other enchantment hates, but this hand is weird because it doesn't have any of the payoffs, but it has Frillback. I'm gonna keep it. We don't have any of the, like, Ajani Pridemate type things, but I feel like it's good enough. Probably go case first into these 2. Honk! Ooh. Alright, new plan. New plan, new plan, new plan. They're gonna kill the first one, right? Like, they're for sure gonna kill the first one. Because, honestly, if they don't kill the first one, they're probably just gonna die. So now we go Emissary Goose. Okay, I'm not keeping the third one. That's a bit too much. Honk. That one I will keep. Honk. Well, I mean, they didn't kill the first one, which does make keeping the second one look worse, but also we dealt them 6 damage. Have we built a Thor, God of Thunder, and Death to our enemies deck yet? Yeah, in Standard we did. So I can do both, right? Yeah, let's go here. Man, this fucking Trelasarra is huge. I wish there was a way to give, like, Trelasarra a little bit of evasion. Like trample or flying or something. You know what I mean? Just a little something. Nope. What are we looking for? I guess we're looking for exactly Leonardo. I'll keep that. I was going to say Leonardo or... What's the other one? Leonardo or Heroic Feast. But that one's probably good enough. Draw. We did turn on the case too, which is good. Almost missed the life gain part of the stream. It's like you have a spidey sense whenever somebody registers Case of the Uneaten Feast in Leonardo. You just have like a siren that goes off, you know? Elspeth could be nice at the top of the curve. I could see that being okay. Opponent has cast Ancestral Recall. It's a lot of cards. I don't think they're winning this race, though. Kind of wish I didn't keep that Frillback on top now, but... Wait, why didn't I block? I was too busy talking to chat, that's why. Ooh. So... Trying to think if they're dead. No, they're definitely not dead, right? Yeah, they're not even close to dead, right? Well... I mean, if they are playing Enigmatic, the Enigmatic deck doesn't usually have a lot of Wraths, right? Like, Clever Impersonator is for sure Enigmatic. 1,000,000%. And honestly, even if they do have a Wrath, we have the case anyways. Alright, what if I did this? What if I go... Cast Haliya. Hear me out, though. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I doubt it's Quintorius because they're playing Yorion. So if they're doing like Quintorius combo stuff, they probably wouldn't be playing a Yorion deck. This play is going to look a little loose, but we have the case anyways. That's kind of the justification for making this play. And also they didn't block Frillback, so we get to pick up Frillback for free. There's too many legends in this deck for the Scries. I guess we really are just looking for Heroic Feast at this point. Any Feastables? Any Heroic Feastables? Alright, damage is good with me. Yeah, lose all that stuff, that's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to snap top that. Whoops. Okay. I thought I had one more okay to hit. I mean, they do have 7 cards in their hand, but... Alright, you've got a Skyclave. Can finally get value out of the second Trelasarra. Been holding it the entire game, waiting for the perfect moment. And now, Trelasarra's gonna strike. Mr. President, a second Trelasarra has hit the hand. Yeah, can't play Amalia. Amalia is not allowed. They don't let you do it. They don't let you have fun in Pioneer. Why did they suspiciously attack and want to hold up 2 treasures? Not sure. Maybe we'll find out. Am I sacking this case now? Just for both of those? It's probably not the worst idea. Ooh, I am keeping that up. Because we're only at 2 for Haliya. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know, this might be a spew, but I just want to be able to attack with a bigger Leo before combat. Honestly, if this was my plan, I probably should have just done the case before playing the Trelasarra. $38, by the way. Just wasting all these scries. $39, by the way. $40, by the way. I'm a man. I'm 40. Ooh, 2 legends? Not that that matters, but... I'm a man! I'm 51! I'm not actually 51, by the way. That was a joke. It was for the bit, okay? Proceed. Omen. I'm gonna get to 67 life this game. Just you wait. That's my goal at this point. Okay, you've got a Fable trigger. Good luck dealing me 51 damage. I'm sorry, what did you just discard? Yeah, okay, come on. Enigmatic. You can't hide it anymore. I don't know if Enigmatic plays sweepers, though. Okay, there's that. I don't think they have sweepers. Yup. Summon Leviathan is one. Well, I mean, I can just replay my stuff, right? Dude, they searched for swords to plowshares? Holy crap. Yeah, 60 life. I'm getting to 67 this game, I promise you. Well, the problem is we have to get to 67 before combat, because this is going to put us way past that. So, how do I do that? Cast this. I think I can do it, right? No... I can fight that asshole. Okay, hold on. If I fight it with not Leonardo... Can I... Okay, so the Innkeeper will get me 2. That's 62. This... Oh, no, sorry. The Innkeeper will get me 3, so 63. And then... For... I can go 66? Fuck. Alright, fine. I'll just fight with the Leo. I want to fight with something else, but... I am. I used 100% of my brain just to try and beam them. It didn't work, but... Wait, I do have 4 mana here, right? Pretty sure I have 4 mana. Yeah, I have Goose. Goose fruit. We are good. We are good. I can almost get to a hundo this turn. Oh, sorry, I can get to 101. Would you look at that? Alright, 3 digits coming through. Now the next goal is 4 digits. $167. I could probably do that. I could make that work. Just not even gonna bother attacking. Makes sense. Heroic Feast. So do we just start pumping up the Goose? Fuck yeah. Honk. 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 Wait, did I have to kill their Fable this turn? I mean, it's too late now, but maybe I should have killed their Fable. Yeah, because they can just copy the Emeritus. I definitely should have killed their Fable. That was bad. They can also copy Skyclave. Shit. I screwed up. I only have 3 mana, so I can't do it. Okay, that was dumb. We're losing this game now. I mean, I could just kill it next turn, but... that was not the best play in the world. I should not have done that. What? What? Target up to 24 creatures you control. You know, if only. I don't quite have that many, though. It's your turn. Did you know you can target up to 24 creatures you control? 127, by the way. I mean, maybe I could just deck him at this point. Alright, Feast dead. Feast dead. Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, they get a lot of stuff. I still think we're fine. They have 56 cards in library. Oh, that's true. They are a Yorion deck. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Maybe they'll draw more cards, though. Rot Priest wouldn't work because it's only when it becomes the target of a spell, not spell or ability. Okay, there's Skyclaving Leonardo. Dude, this Goose is going to go the distance, just you watch. I guarantee you this Goose is going all the way. Dromoka's Command. What do? You don't actually do a ton. Am I, dare I say it, behind right now? I think I might be behind now. Huh. Well. Yeah, I mean, I can't let them draw 3, can I? I have to lose my Frillback, though, and I still can't attack. Go. We got time. We definitely got time. Time is all I do have. The good news is they can't kill me. Yeah, so, like, I mean, they can't kill me within the next couple of turns, but there's only so many turns in a row I can take, 20 damage before I die. There is Enduring Innocence in the sideboard, but I didn't board him in. Yeah, there's Haliya's. We're getting frisky, huh? I mean, I guess there's no reason not to get frisky. Yeah, I'll take it all. I think I can afford to take 8. Or however much that was. Ooh. Go. Big chillin' right now. Big chillin'. Good news, now we can probably get to 67. Ooh, a card that has text. That's good news. I don't know if it has enough text, though. No, it's pretty fucking good, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Why are they doing this? What? Did they just forget about the food? What? Damn, Heroic Feast is a hell of a card, isn't it? Maybe they have a Wrath? Doorkeeper Thrill. Little late to the party on that one. Oh, well, hello there. So, I can make all them 8/8s? Sounds good to me. My creatures are now 8/8s. Your Titan of Industry is no match. Alright, pop food. Pop Fooge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think I missed 1 point of damage. Right? Oh, wait, I screwed that up. Yeah. I could have killed this too. Yeah. No, I screwed that up. Lucinati! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. 5 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Combat. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Lucinati. I appreciate that. You have a kill spell? Okay, they drew a binding, sure. Damage step? I should have just saved the Frillback. I mean, none of this really matters that much, but I should have saved the Frillback in case they just have, like, a sweeper or something. Okay, your turn. Triggers. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, come back! Good game. Shout out to Torment the Set. Okay, alright. I got 1 drops, I got 2 drops, and I got the best card in my deck. Which is Scavenging Ooze, of course. Is this Greasefang? If this is Greasefang, I wonder if we could just gain enough life to, like, not actually give a shit. Like, maybe our life gain can just outpace them. Might be a little tough to do that, but... yeah, I was gonna say, Fatal Push makes BG shitters a little bit more likely. I need to try and hit a land drop this turn, I believe. I guess I could just play Goose there, but... it's pretty good, too. I'm actually going to keep that. Never mind, I lied. And then next turn, just go Innkeeper into Goose, pump Trelasarra twice. Well, that sucks. Alright, what are the odds they read my Virulent Emissary? I would say 0%. Fuck, they read it! They read my card! No! Reading cards is cheating, man. I can't do that. I mean, I just have to play this. We got them all the way down to 21. That's a good start, right? See, we got him down to 19. It's turn 5. Fuck you. Main deck? Bullshit. Leave me alone! Stop. I'm not having fun anymore. Opponent, I just want you to know that I am not having a good time. Just so that you're aware. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. What are you going to do now? Play a Shieldred? Yeah, I also can't beat a 6/6. Or can I? No, I still can't beat a 6/6. Go. Good news is there's a lot of fodder for Scavenging Ooze. Because they killed all of my shit! Just look at the differences in our graveyards, you know? I think if you just look at the graveyards of both players, you can tell which person has more fun at parties. I can't beat a 6-6, but what's my opinion of a 6-7? Not gonna answer that question. You see 3 based cards? What? Removal spells are cringe. Okay, this is my out. My out is their boss walked in and told them they have to go back to work, and they just shut off Arena. So, we're playing to our outs. Hold. Boss W, hold. W boss. W boss incoming. Swamp, Urborg, Mutavault are the 3 cards. I mean, it's certainly not Badger Molkup, I'll tell you that much. Who's the boss of Chainer? That would be Liquatus, I think. The Cabal Patriarch. Isn't that Liquatus? Is Liquatus not part of the Cabal Patriarch? Ooh, they're timing out. Hold. Hold. We're doing things. Alright, we just have to pass really quickly again and hope they're not back. Ah, fuck! They're back. Well, I tried, you know. That was my only out. What Marvel comic is Chainer from? Don't know. There's a Sentinel. I don't think Chainer was part of the Marvel franchise. Last time I checked. Pretty sure he was not. Alright, but hear me out. I guarantee you, I'm going to exile all of these cards from my graveyard, and the first card I immediately draw is going to be Case of the Uneaten Feast. You ready? I guarantee you. I know for a fact my next card's going to be Case. Yeah. Gain 2. The goose is loose. They're 28. Alright, what do you feel about this? 5/5 coming through. Not even close to lethal, but, you know. He didn't put 20 gifted on it. He was confident. What is that supposed to mean? What was I confident in? Yeah, but what isn't Liquatus's champion a black card? That's what I was thinking of. Maybe I'm getting confused or something. Getting it mixed up with something else. Alright, I go to 15. I have an 8/8, a 6/8, and a 3/3. We get them all the way down to 20. Sorry, 22, my bad. I mean, like, we're kind of keeping up with them. The problem is they just have too much shit, you know? They just have 2 kill spells. Nine, 10, 11, 12... Not dead because I can pop the food. No, I am dead, right? To the annex. Alright, yeah, I'm dead. I tried. I tried my best. Alright, well, what do we do against this shit? Cry? That's what we do, we cry. Maybe Heroic Intervention? Could do the Disenchants against the annexes, maybe? Ooze seems unnecessary. And also not super relevant. Maybe Gala Greeters can go. This has kind of just been my go-to takeouts is the Skoos and the Greeters. I don't know, Command just feels so bad against them. Because we're never going to have creatures in play to actually fight. I'm just going to go down to 2. Calling Ritual? What if, hear me out, what if they just didn't draw Calling Ritual? Because that's possible, right? They can't have it every game. It's a turn 2 Innocence. This hand is not terrible. Can do some work with this. Turn 2 Innocence, turn 3 Trelasarra attack. Fuck you! You're a bitch. Let me guess. Abrupt Decay. Why do I even bother trying? Alright, Abrupt Decay that one, asshole. Yeah, your Fatal Pushes and Abrupt Decays don't work against that one. They don't even know what to do. They don't even know what to do with themselves. Staring at their hand of Abrupt Decay, Fatal Push. I mean, that's rude. That is rude. It's extremely rude, but... Draw card. I kind of want to save the food. Save the food in case we can find, like, a Heroic Feast or something. Okay, you get a Badger. You got a Badger. Draw. God, do I want to trade Leo for one of those? Not particularly. They can eat the Innocence with Mutavault, but that's okay. I just want to pump up these two. I need a creature. Specifically a creature that has 2 or less power for the Innocence. Who remembers Waste Not? That card is super sick. I like Waste Not. They only have 3 cards in hand, so maybe we have a chance. Kind of grinding him out with this Enduring Innocence. What's up, Arnicar? How you doing today? You are allowed to still play it, yes. It's not very good, but you are still allowed to play it, that is true. Technically correct. Oh. Well, hello there. So they can make the Mutavault into a 5/5. So they'd have to trade for one of them. I mean, I guess this is not ideal if they just have a kill spell for Trelasarra, but I gotta try and do something, right? Oh no, they can't kill it. Because it gets 2 counters. It becomes a 6/6. Yeah, counter from its own ability and then counter from Heroic Feast. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if I want this. I feel like we can do better. Because, like, I don't really care about the Badger Mole Cub. They have enough mana anyways. It's, like, reasonable to keep on top if they find an Unholy NX, because we can fight the 6/6. But it also doesn't gain me life. Yeah, I'm just going to bottom it. Just any creature is better, I think. Yeah, it is really good against NX, right? Can, like, fight the Badger Mole Cub and make them second enchantment, but... It's our best draw here. Haliya is decent-ish. No, Haliya is not that good. They paid, too. Calling Ritual? Sure. It's pretty good. Okay, wrong order, but... we just need to fade Unholy Annex for a couple turns. As long as they don't draw exactly Annex, I think I'm feeling okay about this. Not, like, amazing, but... well, alright, I don't like that. That was not ideal. Isn't it just more damage to animate the Mutavault? Yeah, they figured it out. Alright. I mean, any creature gets us going, right? Like, any creature into, you know... that's probably the best draw. In before I get niced. Hold. Still really need to fade Annex. Annex, no annexing! Can I Eiganjo the Badger Mole Cub? Not that it... I guess I'd probably Eiganjo the Mutavault. I don't know. Make him spend mana on it. I mean, Eiganjoing it doesn't do a ton, but it just turns it in from a 2/2 to a 3/3, or a 3/3 to a 2/2. Well, it's not, like, an insane draw. It gains life, though, so it gets me counters, which is good enough. How much do we need to solve case? You need to gain 5 life in a turn to solve the case. Oh, I mean, it is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it is really good. But it doesn't draw a card off Enduring Innocence. That one does. That one definitely does. Huge. Draw 2. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Maybe I hold that. No, because I want to put a counter on the Innocence. Alright, we did it. Game 3. I mean, we probably do want these heroic interventions against the rituals. Because they did show us at least 2 rituals. Maybe we don't want the cases, because they kind of get swept up by the rituals. Does this make sense? Still not sure about Dromoka's command, but it is decent against Annex, so I think I want to keep it in. Yeah, I mean, I could shave 1-drops maybe, like Gilded Goose. But how much better is Gilded Goose than Case against the Calling Ritual? At least Gilded Goose lets me accelerate into an Innocence. Or a Heroic Feast, like permanents that don't die to Ritual. It's what? Haliya, Innkeeper... Oh, I don't have a green source. I probably shouldn't have kept this. Haliya, Innkeeper, and the other one. What's the other one? Haliya, Innkeeper. I don't remember the third one, but... Emissary, that's the other one. They're gonna take my Ajani! No! No! Ajani. It's my only Ajani, too, so... Really? That is kind of surprising to me. Strange. Do they think I wasn't just gonna do this? Maybe they don't care if I do this? I could have also just played Trelasarra and not warp the Haliya, but... What's also nice about this is if they're that worried about Haliya, getting it into warp is nice so they can't take it out of my hand. Oh. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, I'm keeping the Ajani. You better believe I'm keeping that Ajani. Land on top? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. They don't have a second go blank, do they? No, come on. There's no way they have a second go blank, right? There's no possible way. That might be worse for me. Heroic intervention, huh? Sure as hell don't think I can hold that one up. I guess what, play Innocence here? Could jam Haliya, try to find a land for next turn. It's also slightly better if they have... I mean, it's kind of the same thing if they have Culling Ritual, right? Okay, here's Haliya. Land on top is good. Get in for 4. And then what do we do if they make a 6/6 next turn? Not really sure. Not really sure what we're supposed to do against a 6/6. Yeah. Uh-huh. Go land Innocence. Have a 5/5, but that's just not good enough. It's an interesting one. It's pretty good, right? Draws a card and gains a life. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I mean, the weird thing for them is, like, now if they Culling Ritual, like, their rituals aren't even good anymore. Because we have 2 3-drops and they have a 6/6 token, so they almost can't even cast the ritual now. Alright, well, we have 1 less 3-drop. Ritual's still pretty bad here. Yeah, I can sneak off the Goose. Oh, and then replay the Goose? That's kind of cool. Okay, that makes things a lot harder. Yeah, I mean... Send both. So I guess, what, they block Trelasarra this turn? Yeah, we can't hold up Heroic. We just have to replay the Goose and hope they have nothing. Yeah, that was brutal. Why would they double block? Oh, because they can animate the Mutavault, make it a 3/3. Well, I guess we're trading. I'm not going to cast Heroic. I guess I could. Maybe I should actually, because then if I cast Heroic, the Trelasarra becomes a 6/6. So it can attack through the demon next turn. You know what, actually, that is fine. We'll do that. Yeah, I like that. Maybe they Culling Ritual us? Yeah, I need that for Ajani. Well, now if they Ritual us, we can just go land Ajani. I'm at 15? Okay, fuck you. Really? Oh, because they're holding back the cottage. Sure. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do, right? I guess I can chump block with Gilded Goose for a turn. I can't attack, though. Dead to any removal on Gilded Goose. Also dead to that. Alright, yeah, GG's. Damn, that was a tough one. I thought we had a chance that game, but just kind of didn't line up that well. Ladies and gentlemen watching this on YouTube, that was Celestia Life Gain. Now, if you're asking at home, would I recommend playing this deck for a paper event? Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube!